Hello there. Good evening.
God help me.
Good evening from Channel 17 News.
Yep.
Why did I say 17?
Channel 660.
Who put... No. Who put that number 17 into my head this morning, huh?
I don't know.
Somebody must have.
All I know is that today we're going into another deep dive of... It's just going to get... It's going to get
deep.
It's going to get bad.
So make sure you've got... What do you need when it gets deep?
Pause. The better question is, what
Pause.
do you need when it gets deep?
Pause.
Yeah, don't ever ask that question to me that way ever again. Please, God, don't ever ask me that question.
Okay.
What do I need when it gets deep? You didn't think that one through.
Hey, yo, dude. I know you've got a list of things we want to discuss.
No. You have a list of things that we made yesterday. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going down a couple of topics that most likely reference Freemasonry. And we're going to be figuring out what the devil's plans are, what Satan's plans really are.
But
that's what we're doing.
It's like the opposite of God's plan, is it not?
This technically exposing Satan is God's plan.
Oh.
But what we're doing, and this is what we do every episode, is
we try to expose Satan.
And we go deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And deeper.
What do you need?
Last week, we went deep. We went so deep, in fact, that it was almost too much.
Almost?
Almost.
But that's the best, when it's almost
I
too
hope
much.
Today we don't go too deep.
Well,
we should go deep enough.
Before we start, I want to ask a question. I want to know if you guys know what's going on or anything, but on our way here, we drove by the beautiful former Weston Downs Park.
Okay.
But the park has since been reimagined.
Yeah.
And they put the new playground stuff in. But they have a garbage bag and a tarp over the sign of the name of the park. So my question to the both of you is, what are they naming the park?
They should just call it Park. Park.
Well,
But that already exists. Le Park Park is already
that's
a park.
Le Park. See, the Park, it should just be Park. We need to stop giving any sort of historical substance to these names and naming places after people, because it's all for nothing.
Well, we know it's going to get named after a person. And the reason
Right.
why I asked you is, do we know what the park is going to be named after?
no.
None of us know who it's going to be
Between
named
you and
after
I,
or what it's
just
going to
being
be.
retouched, and it's still going to be Vvrpc Park.
So are they Velmar Downs, not Weston Downs, Velmar Downs Park. That's right. But the archway when you enter the park, for some reason, why that one has an archway and none of the other parks in this area do.
Yeah.
The name was on that archway, but it's now covered.
We used to call
Can
it
we look it
Penjolto
up? Can
Park.
we look up the archway to Vallor Downs Park?
We used to call it Penjolto Park. Victor, I think you might have to switch the scene on...
Oh, I'm not stupid. I know.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. Yeah.
That's a bite to him. See? Okay. So that sign there, there's like a garbage bag over that whole sign.
Yeah.
Like a tarp over it all. As if they're going to unveil the name of the park.
It should be something evil and terrible, like, what is it going to be? Fuck your kids park. That's what it's going to be.
That's wow.
Like, fuck you and your kids park.
Okay, thanks for
What? Come on!
Thanks for clarifying.
You thought... Dude,
Okay.
I can't believe you.
Is it still also, is it the only park that had an address? Because I don't think the other parks in the area have an address.
This one should be...
Yes, they do.
Okay.
And Von Mills Drive also has the similar style.
Okay. Listen, that's why we're on this podcast. We're here to get some
You know what
answers
this?
to
You know what
questions.
this sign should be? It should say, "You're going to be in traffic right here, park." Because if you've ever driven through this area, you know that between the hours of 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock, you're not
gonna
going
be in
anywhere.
traffic in this area.
And you think that you're dodging traffic on any other street that goes north or south from here, and you're not.
And I'm sorry I made this podcast very local right now, but
You did. And you know what? I really don't care.
I need to know what the answer is. Do we know what they're going to be renaming the park? We said no. Can we look up to see what they're going to be renaming the park?
I can tell you right now, there's no plans to rename the park.
Well, I had a suggestion. We should name it "Fuck You and Your Kids Park."
Okay, let's not say that because that's.
Okay. Well,
How about keep your shit to yourself?
Yeah. How about we'll just cut this part out? No, you know what I'm
What's
gonna
your
do? Every
obsession
time I
with
say
kids?
I had a suggestion, it should have been merry-go-round park or like something. I'll blurt it in on top
Yeah.
of what I said.
Enough of the kids. Leave the kids alone.
that's right. Just
Yeah.
like that Pink Floyd song.
Hey.
But I fought long and hard to make sure that this park was being
Whoa.
redone.
Whoa.
I did.
Whoa. You what?
Yeah, no, he did.
You
We-
fought what?
Listen, we all did. We all fought for this. And they redid the park. And it looks nice. I like the new playground.
Wait, you
It
fought
took them.
what?
It took them 8 years, but they did it.
That's right. And it's going to be a fun time. So I'm glad we got some answers and closure there. Because I
right.
was a little bit confused. I didn't know. What was
You-
going on.
Now, Victor sent us a picture about 30 minutes ago.
And we won't get into that on the podcast.
Well,
But we
I think
will
we
get
should.
into something related to it.
I think we're going to have to get into that. No, we're not. We won't get into that. But we will. We will.
Actually, you know what? Let's get into it because I would love to know.
What are you going to ask? Oh, boy. Yeah. We can't upload this one.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wait, that's his campaign office?
Yep.
No.
So 2142 Major Mackenzie Drive.
No,
Can we take
that's
a-
the campaign office?
Yeah.
No.
Oh! Whoa!
That's the office.
Aye. You know when Ray Hudson says that? Aye.
Yeah, I do. That's
All right.
the office?
Yeah.
So, like, if I got to go in and be like, hey, why should you be the elect?
Why should we
like,
vote
give
for
me,
you?
Sell me. If he had to sell me, we'd have to do it in there?
Oh, he'll sell you in
What
there.
the fuck? Oh, no. No, this is not good.
Honestly, I think we can upload this.
Yeah, we can. I'm fucking pissed.
Can we look up what a Masonic temple is?
I'm pissed.
What is a Masonic temple?
I'm fucking pissed. I'm livid.
I don't know what a Masonic temple is. All kinds of cities have them, but I don't know what they are. Is a physical building, room, or conceptual ritual space where a local group of Freemasons holds its regular meetings.
So here's my question. I need to go speak to somebody who's running for municipal office, so I have to meet them here.
So Gino Rosati's winning the election this year.
You know what, dude? You know what? I don't even want to talk about municipal politics anymore. Host lodge meetings, perform fraternal rituals, and conduct community charity work.
Can we look up can we go back? I want to look up if there's any pictures of the inside of that specific lodge.
Yeah, we're gonna get shot. One of us is not making it back from
We
Fat
have
Fork.
on one of the three
One of us-
intersections we drove to
We're
get
not
here.
making it back from Fat Fork today. All of us.
Yeah, one of the three intersections we drove through to get here,
Yeah.
we will be T-boned at.
We are going to be a phenomenon in Woodbridge. They're going to say, "What happened to those three brothers?" All three of us are.
What
gonna
happened to the
disappear like
Lecaria
that.
brothers?
Yeah, and like people are going to have to make like a.
Oh, man, they got a whole website. The Maple Lodge Farms.
I can't do this anymore. I can't. This is crazy.
We're really picking up from last.
we need to go
episode.
into the history of Woodbridge now.
No, is this the Woodbridge? Yeah,
We need to
Is
go
this
into the. We have no choice.
traditional values. A provider, protector of his family. So Freemasons are only men. Is that right? A provider,
can't you rock
protector
the
of his family,
crucifix?
an
Why do you have
honorable,
to
loving man, are just a few qualities of a Mason. I have those qualities. Yep. I have those qualities.
I have those irrealities.
Do you think I have those qualities?
I not just a man, a Mason.
What do the numbers mean?
You know what? I guess if you go high up in the
These
Vatican,
all look like nice people. What's that, though, at the bottom left? Can we look into that? Is this a real website, or did someone make this?
I think we need to go into the history of Woodbridge now.
I mean, everyone would have made a real website.
I think we
right?
need to give everybody in Woodbridge a wake-up call as to what exactly Woodbridge is. It was never Italian.
Brotherly love.
It was never a
No. I think we're going to have to change the episode here.
Philadelphia.
Brotherly love. What else happened this week that had to do with brotherly love?
We know a certain bad had to get traded.
LeBronto James.
Yeah, he just LeBron.
Did that say
James.
LeBronto shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to get a couple tabs opened up here. We're going to have to look up LeBronto shoes after this. But also,
I'm disgusted.
LeBron's final decision is a massive plot twist. Was it?
I'm disgusted. I'm really disgusted after what I just...
So,
I don't know what to do right now.
does anyone have any theories as to why LeBron James chose Philadelphia that weren't because I want to win? Okay, so let's scroll up. I don't know if you remember back when we did our Super Bowl episode. LeBron James is joining the 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal. So we have 7, 6, 2, and 8.
2 times 8 is 16.
There's got to be some form of numerology.
Are you
here.
going to go look up the numeric value of LeBron James'?
Hey, and also on the right, we got to shout out Government of Canada with that ad.
Intersect.
That ad is really great.
It's okay if you don't know. Being an ally means learning as you go.
That's life, dude. I'm always learning as I go.
You see how, like...
Wait, and look. What is LeBron doing in that picture there?
Look who's next. Look who's next on that ad.
Yeah, but what's LeBron doing in that
He's
picture there?
intersects right now.
What's this?
Yeah. I'm not even going to say his name. Don't say the name. Don't say the name.
Is that some kind of...
I won't be repeating any names today either. No, we won't be using any of those names.
Got it. But is this...
Yep.
Sorry, I love
Yes.
that. This is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Is this... What's this? There's so many questions. If anyone has the answers, we really would appreciate if you could bring them up. There's all kinds of things going on here. Was Philadelphia the founding city of the United States of America? What's the historical significance in the history of the United States of America? Historical significance as it relates to the USA of Philadelphia. Do you know?
I'm still
You're
shocked.
wearing the hat,
I'm still
but you don't
shocked.
even know the history of Philadelphia. It was the birthplace of the United States, dude. The United States was founded in the city of brotherly love.
Are they going to resurrect the temple?
No. So it's a temporary capital. Oh, the Liberty Bell. I don't know. The bell must mean something as well. There's a lot of symbolism going on in the city here. Now, can we ask, were the founding fathers all in Philadelphia to sign the Declaration of Independence? I think it actually, pause it. I think it says the first thing. Location where the Declaration of Independence was and Constitution were debated and signed. Were the founding fathers of the United States all Freemasons?
Yes. If it says yes, someone no.
Oh,
I don't believe that.
only a minority of the key figures.
John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, and James Madison.
But, see, they said a minority, but 4 are and 4 aren't. So that's not a minority. That's a
Benjamin
half.
Franklin, George Washington, and John Hancock and Paul Reeves. Look, between
No,
Benjamin
Paul
Franklin
Revere.
and George
Dude,
sorry,
it's Paul Revere.
Between Benjamin Franklin and George Washington, those are the two most important, no? Benji's on the
Jefferson's very
$100
important.
bill. Isn't Benjamin on the $100 bill?
Yeah. That's why I call it get those Benjamins.
Is it that he's on the $100 bill or the
Yeah, look. Symbols like the Eye of Providence on the
and
dollar bill.
Lincoln's on the $1 bill. Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, but Abe Lincoln's not a founding father.
He's not.
Commonly artistic metaphors for God.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked.
So
I know we ended the last podcast saying we're fucked. We're fucked.
Is LeBron James, this is like, Are We Fucked 1 was last week. Are We Fucked Part 2 is this week.
A founding father.
No. Is LeBron James, no, that wasn't my question. It was going to be more along the lines of, is him signing with Philadelphia some form of American symbolic, like a, Lazia, some form of timeline completion. You know what I mean?
That he joined the city of brotherly love, which is the birthplace of America, at the end of his career. What if he goes on to play 4 more years?
For how many more?
4 more years.
He signed a 2-year deal, right?
What if he goes on to play 4 more years?
Well, he did this in the picture that they posted.
That's 4.
That is 4. But is it 2 years on this team and then 2 years on one more team? Or what's...
I think actually what it is it's 2 years on this team, and then 2 years is 2030, and that's when the world ends. Because that's when Agenda 2030 happens, and the third temple will be raised.
Let's look at this. Is there actually a symbolic overlaps? The return to the birthplace, having conquered the West, the South, and the Heartland, the king finishing his career in the birthplace of the Republic mirrors a classic foundational journey.
Yeah, we're fine.
Let's pause on that for a second. Why the fuck did the AI just tell us?
Bro, he wore a dress. Bro, he dressed as a nanny. Okay? This is going to be the beginning and ending of the world. The guy who dressed as a nanny. That's what you're telling me.
Look at the next one.
That's what you're asking the AI.
As you were saying that, I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, maybe that was a
In
humiliation
basketball
ritual.
lore, the 76ers are defined by their controversial decade-long rebuilding strategy known as the process. They really did. They literally did it. They did it. They got LeBron James and Jaylen Brown.
For the sport's ultimate modern figure to sign a veteran's minimum deal to complete the process. Plays like a scripted finale to a long-running athletic drama.
Yeah.
The 70-76 connection. Playing for a franchise literally named after the year the United States was born. Bet you didn't know
What's
that.
the answer to 1984?
Infuses James' last decision with inescapable patriotic imagery, highlighted by his announcement video using local sports anthems.
What's the answer to 1984?
70-76. But what was 1984 about what was happening prior? Like in the sports world, like for LeBron.
What happened in 1984 in the sports world?
No, that's no. That's not the question. That's not the question. That was just a.
Oh yeah, let's see when LeBron James was born. Oh God. Oh God, help me. Oh God, help me.
Hey.
Oh God, help me.
I swear I didn't know this.
Oh God, help me.
Did you know this?
Oh God, help me.
Did you know this?
Help me, please.
Did you actually
I
know
had
this?
no idea.
Dude, we are falling.
Hey, the answer to 1984 is 1776.
Dude, we are falling apart as we speak. This is scenes. You're getting
What?
live scenes.
I knew
from
we
this
shouldn't have
podcast.
went this deep. Listen, this is like a scary movie where every door
Yeah,
you
this
open,
part,
this
I'm
is a scary
legitimately
movie.
scared.
Yeah, the internet is a scary movie. You just keep opening doors and it's jump scares.
They're
That's a
not-
jump scare.
That's a jump scare.
That was a fucking jump scare.
If you
a naturally occurring jump scare.
if you go back and look at our faces the moment we processed what they hear,
Oh no. I don't know what to do with this information now.
I think we should just end the podcast right here.
Who do we need to speak to?
Hey, we're
Maybe we
getting
gotta go
the-
speak to Gino Rosati.
the ancient gematria of this current timeline is manifesting, and so
We weren't even supposed to talk about Philadelphia.
I know, but
It wasn't even on the list.
we got to brotherly love, dude. It all happened. What do you mean we're not supposed to talk about
We're
it?
brothers.
What do you mean? Dude, he's smiting people. LeBron's going like this.
Yeah.
Oh, Victor, we don't need to look this up.
I don't know.
Listen, we don't need to look this
I
up
don't
because
know.
it's the cradle of American fraternity.
Wow.
We knew this already. Now, can
Oh.
we look up what the significance of going like this is?
Throwing up the deuces.
What is the significance of throwing up
two peace
two,
signs. It's
the
it's-
number 2 in both hands? It's not peace. It's not peace. Why? Now, here's the thing. You can pick, let's scroll up. Sportsnet could have picked any picture of LeBron James, any thumbnail of LeBron James.
Yeah.
But they picked 2-2, 23, 76ers 2-year,
Oh my
8
God,
million.
The arrow looks like the Mason symbol.
Huh?
Dude, the Los Angeles in up and down.
Oh,
It's like
it
the
looks
north-
like the compass. Can
Yeah. We did.
we pull it up?
It's right there. There you go.
But the 2 and the 3, is that like a G if I squint? If I squint,
Nah, I think you're stretching.
how about underneath the 2 and the 3? Is the bottom like? Is there like a V underneath it? It's not, right? There's so many different chapters of Freemasons.
Hey, there's
There's
so
the
many.
Scottish. There's the Scottish Shriners. There's so many different chapters, right? There's the Knights of the Templar.
What about just good old Jesus? What happened to
It's
Jesus?
never that easy, bro.
What happened to Jesus and the apostles?
We want
and the
intricacies. People love a good story, and there's no better story than talking about how Jesus and Mary Magdalene had kids together.
Yeah, people are obsessed with that.
They love the lore.
They're
They
obsessed
love
with
the
that.
lore, dude.
Well, now let me ask you a question. If Jesus and Mary Magdalene had kids, does that mean that there's descendants of Jesus?
That's right, and
on
that's the
on
whole
earth?
lore. And there are people who think they are descendants of Jesus. Yes,
Oh my goodness.
that's where it all gets. You know, we were
But
talking.
we're all children of God.
Yes, but some people want to be more than children of God. They want to be bloodliners. You know,
Pull it up, Vic.
pull up what bloodliners?
Now,
No,
you wanna talk about
bloodliners
the
is not a
bloodline.
term. I just made that
You
up.
want to talk about the bloodline? I will go into the bloodline right now. I get what you're saying. Some people are just regular old Samoans like Talatonga and Tamatonga, but some people want to be, Solo Sikoa or Jacob Fatu.
This bloodline.
Some people want to be Jacob Fatu or Jey Uso or Jimmy Uso and be directly a part of the bloodline. And then some people are Sami Zayn who don't have
are
any
clearly not
affiliation,
part of the
but they converted. They converted.
How do you convert to Samoan?
No, I mean like in the terms of the analogy I'm using is of Jesus. Like Sami Zayn would be like a Muslim that converted to Christianity in this case. So, and then Paul Heyman would be like a Jew that converted to Christianity, but never did because he fucked them over after.
So
Right?
where do
That
we
makes a lot of
stand-
sense.
Where do we stand with the bloodline right now? Have they broken up? Did they turn heel? What happened?
No, they're still very well together.
So we're really building this up then, because that heel turn will be glorious.
It will. And that's why I brought this up, because you want to talk about bloodline. We can go into it. Like, look, that's you on the right. That's me on the left. That's Victor in the middle. And I don't know who Jacob Fatu is.
So the heel turn of the bloodline will be glorious. We know that.
Yeah, it's going to be something of proportions that we're not ready for.
Yeah, like
They
the
should just
Shield-
blow up the company.
the Shield breaking down was, in the moment, I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I didn't really like Roman Reigns, and I still don't. But when you go back and you watch that video of that night, in which city?
Was it in Philadelphia? If that night was in Philadelphia, we're shutting the camera off right now, and I'm leaving. I'm leaving. It wasn't Philadelphia, wasn't it?
No.
No, they did not. Yeah, don't ever try that shit with me ever.
But where was it?
I think it was in Chicago. No,
Oh, it's in
It was
Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I was about to get the fuck up.
We almost, yeah.
I was about to.
My stomach was
throw
turning.
that camera against the fucking wall.
My stomach was turning.
Yeah. I was,
Okay. Well,
let me ask you something, Victor. Is Roman Reigns a Freemason? I want to know.
I don't think that's possible.
I want to know. Because he was at the white party.
Yeah, I didn't think so. $5 for me.
But
I
then
was
the
right on that
Reddit
one.
post underneath, I figured out that Roman Reigns is a reptilian. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Vince McMahon is a Freemason.
Yeah, I was going to say the way that the the way that the bloodline should enact their heelness is because Vince McMahon's on the way out, they should literally kill him in the middle of the ring. Like the whole bloodline kills Vince McMahon in the middle of the ring.
They do like
blood
a
ritual, and then,
Yeah,
Oh, he's
Pensacola,
Catholic.
dude.
That's
Good old
good.
Florida.
He's half Sicilian.
Not half. I think a quarter.
Yeah, his mom's
Which is
his
basically
mom's
half.
No, his mom's Italian American, so she might be half American, half Italian. Yeah, Sicilian Italian descent. That's right, dude. He's a half blood.
Yeah.
No, nobody knows what city he's from in Sicily.
It's
Vic.
Pensacola.
Yeah, Victor. Nobody. He's not from Vito. All right. Don't get fucking jerky over here. All right. He's not related to us. He's not a Gumbare. We won't be able to ask him for money. Stop.
Is that why we would ask? No.
Yeah, it's like you don't want.
I'd love for him to sponsor the show.
Hey, Gucci, you know.
He's not your Pisano. You spelled it wrong.
And also,
It's
Google doesn't know
Paesano.
if I'm Sicilian or not, so don't tell it.
They don't know. Okay, we're just gonna have to ask his mom next time we see them.
Can we check if Roman Reigns was born in 1984? Because that would also be fucked.
No.
If he was born in 1984, I'm leaving. That was close.
Oh,
That was fucking
1985.
close. That was fucking close.
So
That was close.
that being said,
That was close. We were really close there.
yeah. So maybe just kind of try. I'm trying to do the weave. I'm trying to bring us all back in together here. So the Brotherhood, no, the Bloodline, as they appear, look so cohesive right now. But we know that there will be a heel turn there, and we know it's going to be glorious. Because, like I said, I go back and I watched that video of the Shield breaking up, and I had goosebumps.
When Seth Rollins breaks his
Yeah,
chair
and
over
I'll be
Reigns'
honest
back.
with you. In the moment, I didn't care. I was like, good, it's over. But watching it back, it was so cinematically done.
Yeah.
Well done.
But you know what the problem is that you're saying that without watching the saga of the first Bloodline, which
That's
was
right.
that moment relived every 6 months because it needed to be recycled and build more hype. So every 6 months, one of these fucking idiots was betraying the other one while this guy held the title the whole time. And Vince McMahon played it on repeat because he said the Shield breaking up was so good that we need to make it deeper with family. And this time, we're going to have them break up every 4 months.
And was the Shield breakup based on a did they base that whole thing off of a previous breakup?
Yes, they based it off. I think they based it personally, Victor. I don't know if you can agree with me or not. I think they based it off of the Hulk Hogan WCW that shit. Yeah, the NWO. Can you speak to that? Into the mic.
All I can tell you is the way that the Shield broke up was nothing to do with the NWO. It was essentially just a decision that was made because they wanted to push Seth Rollins as a main competitor.
Right.
It had nothing to do with.
Oh, the WWE was in a really dark period.
And they wanted to get rid of Dean Ambrose.
Well, who put the Shield together? Do you guys
CM
know
Punk.
that one?
CM Punk.
That's right. What happened when CM Punk left?
They had nothing.
No. What happened when CM Punk
Oh,
left?
Seth Rollins got the push
That's right. Why?
because he joined with Triple H.
No, that's on screen.
Oh,
They got the push because CM Punk leaving left an entire gaping hole in the entire industry on who the top guy was. So then they had to manufacture a top guy really quickly. And who was their guy?
Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I know.
There he is.
So they built up Seth Rollins to make Roman Reigns the top guy.
So they shoved this Samoan down everybody's throats to the point where at the 2015 Royal Rumble they got The Rock to show up when he won the Royal Rumble. Actually, before he won the Royal Rumble, he got Kane and Big Show thrown over the top rope for him to win, and it was the loudest boo The Rock ever received since turning heel in 2004.
And then The Rock came back for John Cena. That was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years before. Two or 3 years
that was
before.
No, 2 years ago. 2024.
Oh, he's talking about the.
I'm talking about
now.
this.
After
Oh, yeah.
But when's The Rock coming back?
that storyline is
Because
gone.
if you look at the actual bloodline, I'm pretty sure The Rock is the real bloodline.
No, he's not.
No.
He
He's
actually
just-
isn't. That's the best part.
He's the descendant of Peter Maivia. If you know who Peter Maivia
Okay,
is.
are you gonna pull the bloodline tree up right now for him or no?
Can we get a family tree of the bloodline?
Yeah, just so you can understand now. And we're only gonna spend a little bit of time on this because there's other stuff to talk about. And I know our viewers want.
We're talking about brotherly. Someone actually made a fucking.
Dude, see, this is the thing. Vince is seeing this for the first time.
I have.
That's why.
Dude, I thought someone painted this on a wall.
Okay.
Is that like a mural in the WWE Hall
That's
of Fame?
those are literally family members in the Samoan bloodline of wrestling.
Whoever did this, insane.
You can zoom in with control zoom.
No,
right?
that's not the right.
Oh.
Is this like on a mural somewhere? Yeah, well,
Stop.
I like that. Okay. Okay.
So look where the Rock is. The Rock's on the right side.
The right side.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson, High Chief. High
So
Chief,
his dad was not Samoan, and his mom was Samoan, and his grandfather was Samoan.
Ah.
Right. Now, the other ones, half of them, I'm pretty sure all of them on the other side are all like full-blood Samoans, except for Roman Reigns, who's a half-blood.
So Roman Reigns, the half-blood prince.
Yes.
It's a common theme in all of history.
That's right.
But and The
like a
Rock was
demigod.
also a half-blood.
Yes.
You never want to be full-blooded. You always want to have half-blood.
Yeah.
You know why? Because full-blood means you can have more genetic disorders. That's how history's evolved over time.
Yeah. His father, Leati Joseph Anawai, and his father, what was the father's name again? Sika? Yeah, Alpha and Sika.
Wasn't Harry Potter a half-blood?
The half-blood prince.
Was his mom the Muggle or was his dad the Muggle?
I don't even know what a
dad.
Muggle is.
His dad was the Muggle?
Dad
I don't
was
think so. I think his dad went to school and the dad married the
Was not
Muggle.
Hey, what the fuck is a Muggle?
A Muggle is someone who's not a magician, not a
A
wizard.
regular person.
Who was the Muggle parent?
Just press enter.
We just want to know which parent was the Muggle. I'm sorry for all you Harry Potter nerds out there. Grow up. You can't be 45 and still
Victor
love Harry
doesn't know how
Potter.
to ask questions to the...
Because we'll get into a whole thing about how adults don't grow up.
Who was the Muggle in Harry Potter's family? That's the question you need to ask.
I'm just trying to fill the dead air here while Victor figures out how to prompt.
I think Victor forgot how to...
His father was a pureblood wizard and his mother was a witch, though she was Muggle born.
Oh.
Oh. Harry has Muggle grandparents. Are those the ones? Yeah, because he stayed with his mom's brother, wasn't he? Like with the beginning of the story, he's in the house and they all hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he like,
You know what? I didn't
He's
like
underneath
Harry
the
Potter. I never
staircase.
watched it, so this is between you and
you
me.
never watched it?
I watched one movie of Harry Potter. I don't care.
Are you insane?
I don't care for arcane magic and wizards and swords.
It's not the point. It's the
sorry.
story of. It's the history.
Yeah, I don't care about Ron Weasley and Emma Watson.
Okay, how are we tying this to the Samoan bloodline here?
We were saying because the Roman Reigns and Dwayne The Rock Johnson are both half bloods.
Yes.
And Harry Potter was the half-blood. And if you go through history, all of the greatest leaders were mixed. They were never the pure-blood leaders.
Yeah.
Because the pure-blood leaders had genetic disorders that made their jaws too big and gave them blood diseases.
You know, I was talking about this in Japan. If you like most of the animes that you read, the protagonist is always some sort of half good, half evil person that is sent to cleanse the world of all the bullshit and balance the world. Because that's all they talk about is balancing. Because their religion comes from Buddhism, which is all about karma.
Confucianism and
Yeah.
the yang.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Well-
that's the Antichrist.
Though I don't... No, it's not. Because though I don't believe it literally, Jesus was a figure of... deity
Father,
and like
the Son,
like
and the Holy
with
Spirit.
God, but also human.
Yeah.
So like these, you see these
He was God incarnate on earth.
motifs all through history and time.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if you go back through like Spanish history, like the people who ruled Spain, they were all purebloods and they all had fucked up faces because they all had genetic disorders.
The Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, it's stuff. Well, that was like, I think that was before, but yeah, it's a common theme. You don't want to be the pure bloods, and if you notice, none of these pure blood guys are over. Who's over? Dwayne and Roman. Roman Reigns is somehow over. If you told me Roman Reigns would be over in 2016, I would have laughed in your face.
2026.
No, in
What do you mean,
2016,
2016.
he was the most hated wrestler among people who watched wrestling,
Yeah, he was shit.
and not because he was heel, because he was shit.
Couldn't cut a promo.
And he went on an
Shut
ascendancy.
your mouth, John. Shut your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the most
called a
cringe
promo,
moment of all
kid.
time.
Yeah. Well, basically, the whole thing is that I agree. This half blood thing, half this thing, half that thing. That's kind of
It's like the human condition. We can't all be perfect.
No, we can't. We're all tainted.
We all have our
with something.
flaws.
We're all tainted with something.
That's right. Speaking of flaws.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, what's this thing with the dash of something else? What was that?
We're not gay. We are brothers.
I don't know what it's
Yeah, weird thing to say on a podcast with your brothers.
1,789 days and counting. It outlasted the Attitude Era, World War I, and the mainstream career of Nirvana.
That's pretty wild. I never realized Nirvana was only mainstream for like 2.5 years, and that was it.
Come as you are. See what I did
Thank
there?
you for finishing
See what I
that.
did there?
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good, right?
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
good. That was great. So, do you want to get into Nagasaki and Hiroshima?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So,
Since you were talking about Japanese anime.
Victor, can you look up for me Nagasaki, Hiroshima?
These were the places that got
Catholic.
bombed.
I want to see bombing, and then I want to know about what was the population of Catholics.
Is that actually a picture, or did they just like dramatize that?
It's probably AI now.
That looks like fake. You know what? Even that looks fake.
Yeah.
It looks like an artist. See, that looks fake. Like, only the one building survived looks fake, you know?
Yeah. Vic, let's look up.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I
I
truly
don't want to
believe it
know
happened.
about the history. Okay, do you want to go into a brief lesson about the history of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and then we can go into how there was a Catholic population there? Is that what we want to do? So
That's an angle.
the date and time that it happened was August 9th, 1945. I think we need to look up 10 years before.
Why do we have the exact time?
Can we look up what Nagasaki was like in 1935 or 1940?
I heard it was a bustling city.
Yeah. I want to know, Victor, type in Nagasaki
Hiroshima pre-bomb.
1935.
Pre-bomb.
1935. We need numbers. I don't need pictures. 1935. Go to all. Yeah, I don't want to see pictures. I want to know a little bit about the history of it from the beginning. Show more.
I think it's better if we search before the bomb.
Yeah, it keeps talking about the bomb. I want to know about the cities. Look like
Pre-bomb.
Yeah, that's good. Wooden architecture, active waterfront commercial life, and specialized industrial or military hubs. Okay. Terrace Valley of Foreign Port, Flat Delta military hub. How about its connection with Catholicism and the churches?
Yeah, it says, which at the time was the largest Christian cathedral in East Asia. Why were there Christian cathedrals in Japan? I thought the Japanese didn't bring into this, like...
Me too.
Shintoism, that's what it's called.
What's Shintoism?
It's one of the religions. If you played Civilization, you'd know.
No, I don't play Civilization. The center of Japanese Catholicism.
A very small minority practiced Christianity at the time of the bombing. The city had only 13 modest Christian churches spanning various Protestant and Catholic
Okay,
denominations.
so Nagasaki's the center of Japanese Catholicism. Can you just scroll, Vic, just zoom in a little bit? Just a little bit, like maybe one or two times.
That's great. Thank you.
Buddhism and Shintoism still claim the majority of the overall population. Nagasaki possessed a unique, centuries-old religious heritage. Roman Catholic. Nagasaki was the first birthplace and historical stronghold of Catholicism in Japan following the 16th century
The
Portuguese trade
Portuguese.
and Jesuit missions. A massive community grew despite centuries of brutal shogunate persecution. Many believers survived underground for 250 years as Kalur Krishitan, hidden Christians.
Kakure
Can we look up the Kalur Krishitans, please? I want to know about
Kakure Kirishita.
Kakure Krishitan.
Ooh, yikes.
Outlawed.
That's not good.
1614 and punished believers
Hey,
with death.
I don't think the United States ever outlawed a religion and punished them with death, did they?
Well, we did it. They did it for oil. It's not for religion.
We'll fact check that comment after.
I don't think we need to. I think it's literally.
No, Rob, you're wrong.
No.
So the Portuguese went to Japan
Colonized it,
and brought. Well, no, they didn't clearly because there's no.
so it didn't work.
No, but the Jesuits went to Japan. Are the Jesuits and the Freemasons connected? Can we look this up?
That's not good.
This is what I was talking about, this weave. We always want to work a weave on this podcast. Unproven Jesuit conspiracy theories. Let's look that up because usually when those are unproven, they're
one's
usually
a
proven.
fraternity and the other one's a Catholic religious order.
Yeah, well, Rob, we have to remember who's providing this answer to us. It's the Two-Face itself.
The water consumer.
It's the Two-Face water consumer.
The two-faced water consumer.
George Brown? Like the college?
From the pulpit to a crowd in 1551, the following conspiracy theory. But there is a new fraternity of late sprung up who call themselves Jesuits, which will deceive many, who are much after the scribes and Pharisees' manner. Among the Jews they shall strive to abolish the truth, and shall come very near to do it. For these sorts will turn themselves into several forms, with the heathen, a heathenist, and the atheist, an atheist. Sorry, Victor, stop moving the cursor because you're fucking me up. With the atheists, an atheist. With the Jews, a Jew. With the reformers, a reformad. Purposely to know your intentions, your minds, your hearts, and your inclinations, and thereby bring you at last to be like the fool that said, in his heart there was no God.
So, let's scroll down a bit. I want to actually see if there's anything. Later, these claims were supported by the evidence found in the Moneta Secreta, a document showing details of how the society members used illicit ways to gain temporal and spiritual ascendancy. Let's keep scrolling down. Let's keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Just nice and slow. Yeah. French Revolution. Maybe Wikipedia is not the place to look at this. Maybe we're going to have to do some more research into this conspiracy theory because I feel like, yeah, look, see also the Knights Templar, Freemasonry.
Yeah, I didn't get my answers, though, for Japan. I'm not really, like...
Well, the Jesuits went to Japan, and they spread Catholicism, and then one of the cities just got nuked, and that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Why did they choose to nuke those cities?
Okay, but we know about the Jesuits in the 1600s. I mean, what happened to Catholicism in 1935 to 1945? Like, if it was one of the most Catholic places of Japan.
Well, they're not saying it was the most. They're not saying it like it was like there was Catholics walking everywhere in the streets.
No.
They were saying it was the Catholic stronghold of Japan, which in itself is quite interesting because most cities in Japan don't really have other religions.
And then it got
or
nuked.
Any religion.
And then it got nuked.
Yeah, why did they? Was it Nagasaki or Hiroshima that was?
Hiroshima was the stronghold for the military.
No, scroll down. It was Nagasaki. No, farther down. Yeah, right, there we go. So Nagasaki was the birthplace and historical stronghold of Catholicism because the Jesuits, yada yada yada.
So in 1945, 12,000 Catholics was the home of Nagasaki. The neighborhood was centered around the Urakami Cathedral.
Can we look that up?
Let's look that up. The Urakami Cathedral.
Oh, there's a whole documentary about this. Whew, the forgotten bomb.
The original target was Kokura, 100 miles to the north, but that city was covered with clouds. 45 minutes had been lost trying to rendezvous with B-29 Big Stink, carrying special observers sent by Winston Churchill. Big Stink.
Yeah, imagine naming your plane after your ass.
Big Stink. Oh, that's why, because it had a nuclear bomb in it. It's the Big Stink.
Nice.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice.
So hold on. Let's go back up. We were reading that. They're saying that so the story is they weren't trying to bomb Nagasaki, but they did it because they ran out of gas.
Wait, go back up further. Where was
Hiroshima made military sense. Nagasaki was a secondary target on the list as an afterthought simply because its production centers were part of the war machine. The city was on the way back for a squadron running low on fuel. So they said, we have a list of other targets. We ran out of fuel. Let's just throw one and hope for the best.
Let's throw one, and if it hits If it hits one of those targets, we'll be
Well, I mean,
happy.
I bet you they didn't hope for the best. They knew, let's just throw one at a city and call it a day.
Coming to confession and to mass to prepare for the coming feast of Assumption of the Virgin Mary the next week on August 15th, more people were at the cathedral than on a normal Thursday. In all, 8,500 of the 12,000 Catholics in the area died in the bombing.
8,500.
Some 2 miles south, 20-year-old Miyata Kazuma was at home, an injury keeping him away in his job. And again, his dad, Miyata, Kurami, effects of the bomb. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to see any
Going-
pictures of people's faces that are in shreds.
Destruction. That day, between 40 and 75,000 people died.
Yep.
Another 60,000 were seriously injured. Over the next 5 years, more than 100,000 deaths resulted from the bombing. Survivors called hibakusha, or bomb-affected people, were stunned. Okay. Shunned, sorry.
Yeah, like they were
And
like
probably
lepers.
stunned, too. Yeah. Okay. So
what we
85
learned there is that Nagasaki was not an initial target. It was just on a list of targets that they just happened to. And what do you want to do with that knowledge?
Well, so it was just a coincidence that 8,500.
It's usually
Catholics
just a
were killed,
coincidence,
and
if you've noticed in this podcast.
Pretty much how it goes.
Everything and it's just happening all at once, right? Like LeBron being born in 1984, all that. It's just
Gino Rosati's,
it's just a huge coincidence,
Gino
right?
Rosati's
So-
office is at the Freemason Temple. It's all just a coincidence, man.
Do we know of any openly practicing politicians in Canada who are Freemasons?
Can we check if Mark Carney is?
Well, he does have British roots.
He's something else. He's Freemason with a dash of something else. There's never any credible evidence from Google about our prime minister being a Freemason.
Pope Francis is a major
He's a practicing
inspiration.
Catholic. No, you're not. That's a lie. Let's just continue, please.
A Catholic's caution about Mark Carney. Yeah, there we go. No, okay, stop. Delete that.
Let's-
Delete it.
delete
We're
it.
not.
Yep,
we're
yep,
not
yep,
doing
yep,
this.
yep,
Stop
yep.
it.
Perfect. That's
That's all the effect we needed
Yeah,
for that.
that's right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
let's continue to scroll down here. Which Canadian prime ministers were Freemasons? Yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, we talked about the presidents.
John A. Dude, Sir John A.
Uh-huh.
The founder. Why are all the founders of countries Freemasons? Abbott, Bowell, Borden,
Robert Borden?
Bennett, and Diefenbaker.
He sold out the country.
No.
Oh, that was Lyndon. That was the president.
What? Where did Freemasonry start? Oh wait, hold on. Go down. Hold on. That was another good question that Google said. What does 47 mean in Freemason?
Problem of the Euclid?
The Pythagorean theorem.
Oh, the
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Euclid. 47th problem of the Euclid.
You know who the 47th prime minister is? Sorry, the 47th president.
President is Donald Trump. DJT, 47.
I wore the number 47 on our men's league soccer team.
Pierre Engvall had the number 47. You know what's funny, guys?
Fuck.
Me and a couple of friends of mine had a running joke for about 6 months before we even found any of this out, actually during COVID in 2020, about the number 47 and a player named Pierre Engvall. That's fucked up. Some guy on the Leafs named Pierre Engvall who wore 47, and all we did was talk about 47.
Was Pierre Engvall a
In
Freemason?
poker, we would play the hand 47, 4-7 suited, 4-7 off, and one of the guys playing poker with us won with a full house.
Can I tell you
4-7
something?
off.
Remember at the beginning of this episode, I said something. Who implanted the number 17 into my brain? Who implanted the number 47 into your brain?
Into that group.
Yeah,
What happened?
someone seeded. If you ever watch Inception, they talk about, and I just watched it recently, so I never would have had this view like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
People can seed ideas into your brain and make it look like they're reading your mind.
But they're not. They're making you think.
No, you're
Thinking
actually
what they want you to think. And then
yeah,
they're just
you're
saying
being
it.
programmed.
Yes.
It's not a far-fetched idea, right? Why would they talk about it in a movie? It's just a cool idea, and that was it. I love how the premise of a movie is like, wow, such a cool concept.
Yeah.
Great movie. Love the actors.
The director's really
time to go
creative.
on for the rest of my life now.
That director's really creative.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
what an idea
Going
he
back
had.
to work tomorrow.
What an idea he had.
Yeah,
Or
that was
she.
great. Well, back to work. That's why movies suck now, because people started thinking too much about them. We can't be having that.
Yeah.
I love how this is just on the fucking...
I think you're right. No, you're right. We can't be having that.
What's the history of Freemasonry? Where did it start? Something about the Crusaders and the
the
Templar.
Crusaders. That's right. So it was the Crusaders that fought for Christianity. After they were done fighting, they were thrown out, and they made a break-off group.
It says June 24, 1717, dude. But is that actually the... Now, I don't think that's actually true. Dude, the Goose and the... Does it say the Goose and Gridiron Ale House? You know what they call the gridiron, right? The NFL
forks.
field is called the gridiron.
Oh, I thought it was the forks to hit the field goal.
No, the gridiron. Look, see, the gridiron, a football field. And if you ever look at the baseball field, it's in the shape of the Masonic...
it actually is.
Yeah, basically.
That looks like a baseball field.
There's some people who say that baseball is just a big...
Okay, wait. A Masonic ritual. Okay, wait. Which is weird because it's all brothers and fraternities swinging bats and balls.
Bats and balls, baby. It's kind of... Sorry, I just smashed my...
Hold on. How did it start? That's what I want to know.
It says right there.
It says the Regis poem, circa 1390. This is the oldest known writing that talks about the duties and history of Masons. 16th century records from Edinburgh, Scotland, show a Masonic lodge operating in 1599. 4 London groups joined together to create the first governing body, turning the trade guilds into a formal worldwide
The trade
fraternity.
guild. So, like, literally Masons, like tradesmen. You know what I mean? Like a master mason.
Yeah, isn't it weird that both of our grandparents were Masons, but Masoners?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Or, dude, maybe we'll be selected to be honorary Freemasons like Joe Biden and
No, I
Barack
don't wanna
Hussein
do it.
Obama.
No.
Can we? Okay, because there's a. Whenever I think, here, you know which city has a baseball field and a football field right beside each other? Detroit. Can we look up?
Little Caesars?
We're gonna get into that too. Are they right beside each other? I might be wrong. I might be so wrong. I know Seattle does, but I just might be so wrong. Oh, they used to be beside each other. The corner ballpark. Oh no, the community grounds. Never mind. Okay, I was wrong. But we do need to talk about Little Caesars for a little bit.
Yeah. I wanted to know a little more before we go into Little Caesars, Victor. Can you just Google the Crusades and Freemasonry? The Crusades and Freemasonry.
I'm okay with that.
I need to know what the distinction was of how it started after the Crusades.
It's a romantic myth, Rob.
Oh, that's great.
Dude, it's rather than proven direct descent. It's a
Right.
romantic myth.
It's a romantic myth. It's fake.
Dude,
Don't.
The poetry on Gemini is insane. It's a romantic myth. Yeah, it's an urban legend. Never happened.
Yeah, exactly. That guy. Yeah. He probably.
It's not true.
You think like when he was pitching to the writers, that guy, he's like,
made it up.
there's so much other shit I need to talk about. And they were like, if you say one word about that, the show's getting pulled, and we're going to make sure that you never create anything again.
Yeah.
So he just talked about ghouls and goblins and murderers.
Chevalier Ramsey. Yeah, romantic
Chevalier.
link. Why do they use the word romantic and brotherly love all the time?
Yeah, for real, dude.
Can we get into Detroit? Because Detroit's a funny place, and Little Caesars has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah. When we got into that, the Detroit and Little Caesars.
Detroit's pretty weird. As someone who's been there, you know when they say I think the motto of Portland is keep it weird. Detroit does a better job of keeping it weird than Portland. They don't even try.
It's not keep it weird. It's always weird.
Yeah, no, Detroit doesn't try to keep it weird. Portland has to try.
Yeah.
Detroit does not try to keep it weird.
There's a lot of fentanyl over there.
Let's look up. I don't even think you know the history of Little Caesars.
No. Or I remember you telling me about it, but we need to go into it because I don't.
Yeah,
remember
let's
it.
pull up. No.
There's a family.
Don't ask. I don't want Gemini's version. Let's go look it up
Do
ourselves.
you know the names?
Let's use Google as a.
Do you know the names of the people?
I don't
that own
remember.
Little Caesars?
No, but
can
it'll
we
all
look
come
up
back to me.
Who created Little Caesars?
It's a guy.
Little Caesars was founded in
Oh, this is good. Yeah, that guy. What's his name?
a global chain that started
Mike Bayoff. No, Mike
Mike
Ilitch.
Ilitch.
Yeah, Mike Ilitch.
and Marion Bayoff.
So let's scroll down.
Fuck, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Garden City, Michigan, suburb of Detroit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Little Caesars at all.
I kind of want.
I think it's gross.
I want a squared Little Caesars.
Warren,
C's.
Michigan, first franchise.
Damn.
Okay, let's keep it going. They had chicken, fish, and shrimp too. Okay, Detroit. 50th restaurant. They did move into Canada. We do have them. Let's keep going. I don't like this. Can we go to the Wikipedia history?
Mushroom farm?
Yeah, to grow mushrooms. Look, can we go look at the?
What kind of mushrooms?
Can we go look at the actual? Let's just go back. Just press the back button, dude. We were there. Wikipedia. This podcast is not sponsored by Wikipedia, but
It might be.
that's an awesome headquarters. There's a lot of triangles in there with slices of pizza, which I like. So that's the
Yeah.
first thing that sticks out to me is the pizza slice imagery.
Yeah.
And
Kind of weird.
so let's scroll down. Yeah. The company's well known for its advertising catchphrase, Pizza Pizza.
Mm.
If we scroll down,
Literally a place. There's literally.
let's scroll down.
How did they not get sued? How did Pizza not
Well,
get
you'll
sued?
understand. I think somewhere in this article it will say that in Canada, Little Caesars can't use Pizza Pizza
Scroll down, Vic.
because Pizza Pizza has the trademark on it, so they say delivery instead.
That's really hot and ready. Yeah, delivery. There you go.
Is it there? Does it say that?
No, it's not saying. Advertises hot and ready. Bro,
Family fun pizzeria.
Keep going.
You
down.
know, with all the negative connotation that pizza's gotten in the last little while,
I don't
a
think
family
it's
fun
family
pizzeria is just something that doesn't sound as good as
Does
it
that
used
guy
to sound.
look family fun to you?
No, he looks like
looks like
he
an
doesn't look like
old-
so he looks like a Caesar, quote unquote, but I think he looks there's a lot more Greek imagery than Roman imagery there for me.
Like the phallic nose and
Oh,
eyes.
I wasn't even going there, but
You know, like
yeah, that okay,
subtle
yes.
imagery.
A straight up.
There's subtle imagery
Yeah,
here.
straight. And that's a 30-year logo.
You know, listen, as kids we all used to draw dicks.
Going into the tongue, which looks
Yeah.
like something else.
As kids we all used
What
to
does
draw
that tongue
dicks.
look like to you?
That looks like cheeks. As kids we all used to draw this
That's
shit.
fucked. That's fucked, man.
You know?
Let's continue going along here. Yeah, see, there it is. Legally prevented using Pizza.
Two pizzas and
Or
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the owners, Marion Bayoff and Mike Ilitch.
Do we want to dive into their lives?
Well, isn't there
Yeah.
something about the map? What's the map? There's something about the way the Little Caesars is located on the map. It's got like a triangular. Remember you were showing me this thing?
Oh, where the arena's located in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so
we got to go to Google Maps.
let's first go look up this guy's history.
Yeah.
Let's scroll up and
See
we'll
if
find
you
his
can
history.
Wait, hold on. Little Caesars entered in the Indian market on January 29th, 2020, opening 2 stores in
Ahmedabad and Gujarat.
Ahmedabad and Gujarat. Okay.
Let's go to the top.
In March 2022, Little Caesars left Russia due to the war in Ukraine.
Good. I would too.
In December 2022, re-entered the UK market after 20 years opening in
Are you doing a
Derby.
business analysis of this company?
No.
Let's go back to the top, please. Can we just please look up
All right. Let's
the
go back to
founder?
the
We
top.
don't need to know about its international growth story. We're not analyzing the stock. Mike Ilitch, right there, right under history,
History.
right under history.
Yeah, there you go.
Mike Ilitch. There he is. Nice
Also
guy.
known as Mr.
Click
I.
on him. He owned the Detroit Red Wings for a long time,
Looks like 35
and the
years.
Detroit Tigers.
35 years of
Second generation of Macedonian descent. What did I just say about what Little Caesars kind of look like? You see the Greek imagery, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Macedonians and Greeks aren't the same, but
You're gonna get a lot of shit for that one.
I am. And to my Macedonian friends,
But
I'm
there's
sorry.
a lot of shit that we're getting
And to
from
my
this
Greek
podcast.
friends,
I don't think
sorry.
the heat. I don't think the Greeks or the Macedonians could bring the heat that we'd be getting from everything else we said.
I think next podcast we should get into the history of how Macedonia and Greece are two distinct places. We should get into that. And that will be an apology episode for me.
And it's never gonna happen.
It will.
No.
I'll force it. So he owned the Red Wings. Can we click on the Detroit Red Wings? Look at that logo. You know what that logo is? I never really realized what it was like as a kid.
It's the wheel and the wing.
Like, you know when you see a logo and that's the Detroit Red Wings and you don't think anymore?
Yeah, I never thought that was.
I
a
never
wheel.
look into the
Never
actual
thought it was a
logo.
rim with a tire.
It's a
never
rim
in my life.
with the tire and the wing. Do we know
Or
now?
what if it's-
I'm gonna keep. You know when we said we're gonna get deep on this podcast?
Look in the center. That kind of looks like a nuclear symbol or a sun or the eye
Oh, that does look like a
or
sun.
an eye.
I like that. And those look like leaves, not feathers.
Yeah.
Can we click on? Let's go to Gemini, and let's ask what is the origin of the wheel with the wings? What's the origin of the symbol? The wheel with the wings. You're gonna like this. The winged wheel. Ancient Greek
Hermes.
and Roman mythology.
That's right. Hermes and Mercury.
Hermes and Mercury.
Yeah.
And Triptolemus.
Who the fuck is Triptolemus? Associated with the mythical winged chariot that sowed grain across the earth. Triptolemus.
So let's look at. So the winged wheel, I think, has its own Wikipedia page. That's how big it is. Yeah, there it is. Man, the winged wheel has its own Wikipedia page.
Is a symbol used on monuments by the ancient Greeks and Romans, and more recently as heraldic charge.
So the Germans used it on the railways.
Heraldic charge.
What does that say? According to this Eugene guy, some Belgian historian, distinct from other wing symbols commonly used in Mesopotamian and Assyrian symbolism, it was used by the ancient Greeks, the symbol of Hermes, the herald of the gods.
The paganry.
Is mainly an indication of a chariot or to symbolize motion. So I never realized that the Detroit Red Wing logo was literally Greek
Mythology.
mythology
And
symbolism.
Greco-Roman antiquity.
Yeah. And you were a Red Wings fan, weren't you?
I was.
Well, look what you're a fan of, buddy.
Well,
Hey,
I don't think you realize what the other symbolism of the Red Wings logo is.
here we go.
No, I don't.
Talking
Can we
to the
get
mic
into
and
this?
say it.
This is where Victor gets to contribute. Victor, can you tell us what the other symbolism is? I really don't. But I never saw the sun before in there in the wheel. That like,
Are we ready?
Into the mic! Pull it out if you have to.
hey yo,
Pull the mic out if you have to.
I'm ready, dude. Go. We're sitting
If
here
you want
asking
to
you
look
to
at
do
us
it.
and talk to us, pull the mic out and talk to us.
He asked us if we're ready, dude. We're ready. We've been ready.
No, I'm just saying what's in Detroit.
The automotive industry.
That's right. And what else? What specifically is in Detroit?
Motor City.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
What
GM.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Who
Victor,
else?
you're here. We're here.
Dodge.
Yep.
Jeep.
Yep.
Mopar.
Chrysler.
Ford.
Chrysler. Okay. What else was in Detroit?
Fucking Buick. Oldsmobile. Ford. Yeah. Okay. I said Ford.
There's a lot more.
Cadillac.
AMX, AMC, American
Yes.
Motor Company.
Studebaker.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, we're talking 50s.
We're talking the actual birthplace of
Cars.
automotive.
Lee
history.
Iacocca.
Everything has to do with moving in a vehicle is Detroit. You
Okay.
have all these different companies, there's like maybe 10, 20, 30 companies that were around in the American age came from Detroit. That's why Detroit was such a very prominent area and why it was so built up until.
Well, on top of that, Detroit was the center of the American military-industrial complex. Because who do you think built all the machines for the war when the war started?
Huh.
GM, Chrysler, and Ford. So Detroit has a lot of weird meanings. Can we look up the map of Detroit on Google Maps? Because this is what I was getting to with Rob. And I might see, this is one we might have to do a weekly segment on the podcast where I have like a weatherman thing behind me and I have like a pointer and I can point to it.
Yeah.
Let's scroll in, Victor, right where you see the D in Detroit. Let's scroll right in and right in. And let's, okay. So you see, doesn't it look, can you see the outline of home plate?
Scroll out a little bit.
Do you see the outline of home plate?
Yeah, I do.
Victor, Victor, do you know how to use the measuring tool on Google Maps?
Where is it?
So you see that circled where it says Foxtown. You see how there's like an oval there? It almost looks like a racetrack.
Weston Book.
Where's
go up.
Foxtown?
Weston
Top,
Book.
top, farther up. Yeah, see Fox. You just yeah. So follow that road to like it's like a curved road. Curved road. Yeah. So right there. Right click on that, like, yeah, right click on there and go, is there a measure distance? Measure distance. And Victor, I want you to measure draw out the home plate for me. Let's see I want to see how intuitive it is. You know, I see it because we're primed to look for these things. But Victor.
Okay, so it's a
No.
semicircle.
Here. Can I go over?
Yeah, you got to go over there.
We'll be right back. Let me show you. Here.
You can use his mic too if you
I'll
want.
draw it. I'll draw it. Oh! Go back. I'm so sorry. So you have, I think it's right click. So
All right.
Go here. Drag to change. Click through. So you click here. And you click here. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Measure distance. Okay. It wants me to go there. But if you go there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And there's your home plate. You see that?
Yeah. It's like a pentagon.
I see.
You see? So like the city of Detroit, and what's it pointing to? It's pointing to that half circle, that oval right there, right? And if you go just above from there, look where Little Caesars Arena is. It's outside that area.
Okay.
And I don't know what the
Directly-
significance of that is.
Directly into the triangle.
Yeah.
Directly into the pentagon.
Well, if you look at it, if you scroll out, it's like an arrow. Victor, let's zoom out.
Zoom out.
Zoom out really far.
There.
Where's that arrow pointing?
It's pointing towards Detroit Institute of Arts, the Ford Paquette.
I think
Plant
maybe it's
Museum.
farther. How? Let's scroll out let's scroll like all the way. You see how there's like that road?
Yeah.
That's like the main road. I forgot what that number 1 road is called.
94?
75.
No, see at the top,
575.
Victor, under hotels, you see the 1 there? At the top where it says hotels.
Oh.
There's like a
I
1.
see that
Yeah,
one.
click that. That 1. What road is that? Yeah, see, look. That's the road. Let's just keep zooming out and let's keep following this line all the way. And I mean like literally all the way.
Straight or like
No, like straight line. Follow it all the way.
Zoom out. Okay. So it goes to like the top of Michigan and then it goes into the, what is that? Erie? What is that? What lake is that?
Yeah, I think this is where the conspiracy theory dies.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's pointing at. It's not an arrow. It's home plate, dude. Detroit was home plate.
It is a home plate though if you zoom in. But what were we?
So it's not an arrow. We've confirmed it's a home plate. But what I think is Detroit is home plate for something. And what I think is something very weird. Because as I said previously, Portland has to keep it weird. Detroit doesn't even try.
It just is.
Can we look up Hart Plaza in Detroit? It's Hart. There's no E. Because it's not a lovely plaza. Yeah. And can we look up...
Oh, that looks like a portal.
Yeah, can we look up? It's called the Transcending Arch, actually.
Oh, there it is. This is the yeah. Okay, now we're here. We're here.
Can we click on the Transcending? Yeah, let's remove the measured distance. Let's click on the Transcending Arch.
Now that's an obelisk. Yeah, that's another obelisk.
Can we go Street View? Oh, we're on Street View. Can you drag and drop on Street View?
We're here.
Let's pretend like we're in the park.
Where's the obelisk?
Lovely. And this is where they have the music festival every
Where's
year,
the
by the way.
obelisk? Where's the obelisk?
It's
babe?
behind those trees. So that looks like.
That's a portal.
Remember we were talking about Vex portals?
That's a Vex portal.
That looks, and it's almost like.
It's that shit we talked about in Geneva, in Switzerland, where they summon the portal in the subway tunnel. That's what this shit is, dude.
Oh, the CERN.
Yeah.
It's
Labor's legacy transcending. What's with the rocks?
yeah, the portal with the rocks underneath is wild. I really don't know what that is.
Give me 1 second. Let me cook.
Okay, Vic. This is why we have Victor on the podcast. I see those portals, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally.
And who is going through those portals?
You're going to tell me that that's not a portal.
Who is going through those portals in Halo?
No, the whole point is that the Forerunners created these obelisks and portals because there was an unknown being that they couldn't control or contain, so that they threw them into basically the belly of this entire Halo. But these portals were basically created by these entities called the Endless.
Okay.
So essentially what that means is the Forerunners couldn't, and this was like the power that was at the time, couldn't contain this Endless, and it was worse than the Flood. Because the Flood could die if you got rid of all of its food supply, but the Endless never died when the Flood was eradicated in Halo.
Huh.
You forget where I'm going with this.
I do. I get where
So
you're
it's
going
like,
with this.
here's the remains of a dead civilization that we want to bury for the rest of our lives.
Okay, now let's go back to Detroit's Hart Plaza because there's
Oh
more
my
fun.
God, Detroit got buried for the rest of its life.
It did get buried,
Now you're understanding.
but there's a lot more fun stuff here. So let's continue along Hart Plaza. No, let's go back to the Street View. I think it's more fun. I think it's more fun when we pretend like we're there. So let's click. Yeah, let's keep clicking that way. You double click on the picture and it'll move you in Street View. Yeah. So there's. Hold on. No. Let's go back. So right there. No. Go. Pull the image back to the left, Victor. Yeah. So what's that? That's a nice big fucking stone obelisk. And what's in the background?
The tower.
That is the beautifully designed and architecturally conceived
manifested.
General Motors building. That's the GM building.
So you think they're using the power of demons to keep that building running?
Victor, can you get a bird's eye view of the General Motors building? In another tab?
Yeah. And then we're going to wrap it up there.
No, there's more imagery.
No, I mean, like, we got to wrap up.
Oh, like we got to go.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up.
No, General Motors building, not in maps. General Motors building, Detroit, bird's eye view.
Oh. The 3 with the 1.
No,
it's 4.
The 4.
But
with the
look at
1.
it. It looks like 4 huge obelisks, does it not?
Yeah, that looks like a
And they're all octagonal.
scraping something.
So something's going on with that.
Those are scraping skies.
You know what? I'm going to take this over. You want to come sit over here.
No, just stand there. But go take it over. Just don't go sit there.
Go sit down. Sit
All
beside
right.
your brother. He's a nice guy.
Sometimes.
I'm taking over because I need
Hi,
to show
everybody.
you guys Hart Plaza. I've been here many times for music festivals. So there you see the Roman-style amphitheater.
This is how it has to go.
I don't know what I just clicked
He's just a
into
lazy
here.
asshole.
So there's this. You see this there? There's our. I forgot what this one's called. But what does that look like to you? That's fun, ain't it? In it?
It looks like a donut.
that literally looks like Truth and Reconciliation with the portal when you go into the ship in Halo 1. Look, Halo 1. Oh, just go to images. Where is it?
Oh, it's orbital.
There you go.
It's the orbital or midship. Is that midship or orbital?
No, just it's the scene where the ship is trying to pull you in.
I'm not seeing what you're talking.
I'm
about,
not seeing
by
it
the way.
either.
There it is.
You're
right
looking
there.
at this, right?
Yep, that's it. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
But like that's like if kids put that together.
No,
right.
you're right. It does look like something's beaming up to the sky.
Yeah, something
right?
needs to be beamed.
Look, because what's this? This probably catches fire. at
that's a
certain days,
platform.
right? Yeah.
It's a platform.
If they light this on fire.
Yeah, if you
it's
sacrifice a person. There.
Yeah, and they get beamed their energy to the gods. Yeah, beautiful.
It's literally an
Look at all these
elevator.
lovely tourists here. Here's your Roman-style amphitheater, right?
Nice.
Or Greco.
We see that, right? Greco-Roman style amphitheater. We agree, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, we agree.
There's a lot of cult shit going on here.
It gets better. What's that in the background?
Oh. Is
The hell's
supposed to be a
that?
memorial? Can we
So
zoom
you know
in
we've
on
got
Is that
we've
a-
got
yeah.
some kind of
Is that a coffin? Is that a sarcophagus?
that looks like
in
some
there?
kind of step pyramid with a thing at the top, right?
What's underneath that?
Don't ask questions, buddy.
Is there a mummy in there?
So this was one of the
Look 'em up.
stages. So the pyramid stage here. So you got to remember, when I went to this music festival, there was the pyramid stage, there was this amphitheater stage, there was a stage by the river. I don't know what that is. That looks weird.
Why are there so many cameras?
Looks like a cable box or something.
No, but it's like a Tower of Babel style thing here.
Yeah. The escalating stairs.
There's the river. That's Canada, by the way. Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Nice thing there.
So yeah,
Let me go back up. We will get into next time who designed the park because that's its own story.
It's the Chronicles of Detroit.
No, there's literally a guy who designed this park.
welcome to Detroit, motherfucker.
So we're underneath the park here. I think you can get
I was
so
about to
under
say,
here. There is a stage underneath here. There was a stage where you go in and you go down these stairs, and there were people playing music down here. It was insane. So underneath all of this. So basically, what I'm trying to say is this park is weird, and it's
And that's
really,
it.
It's really weird, and we're gonna get into this more because this
It's
is what,
weird.
like we went from Little Caesars, Greek gods, Hermes, and now we're seeing Stargates. And next time we're going to talk about who the guy was who designed it all and why a lot of people in Detroit identify as aliens.
All right. Well, tune in next week because we're gonna have.
I'm sorry it's an abrupt ending. We
it's
do have
a
to
really-
go, but it's fucking insane.
This is gonna be a.
It's
really,
funny
really good
because we're
adventure.
celebrating Vince's birthday.
And I'm turning 33. And what does the number 33 mean in Freemasonry? The highest official degree of the ancient and accepted Scottish Rite.
All right.
It's a good thing you're not Scottish, or right,
Well,
Or ancient.
or in a fraternity.
until next time, everybody.
Brotherly love
Brotherly love.
from us to you. Or not. I don't know what do I do? I go to OBS and I just hit stop streaming.
Yes.
Well, everybody wave goodbye.